Hey everybody, and welcome back. Still just me, Jamie. And Jamie, if she's being honest, hurry up, is physically and mentally exhausted. We've all been there. And it's not because of the monkeys, because I normally have to do everything for the monkeys anyway, for the most part, as far as all their care. It's just 8 days of being all by yourself. Well, Mama's been here some. Mama was here 3 days in Sutton. And I know y'all think we're weird, but we're just together all the time. So, and I know I'm tired of talking about it too, and y'all are tired of listening to it. So, enough of that. Let's just watch the monkeys play. I had to come outside, and this is my happy time. So, it's about 55 right now, but it feels like 60 because there's no wind and it's sunny, so it's nice enough to come on out with them. And tomorrow might be nice enough to come on out with them too. So people have said, why has he not killed one by now? So the thing about hunters, he doesn't want to just get something that he could get around here. He leased this property in Missouri because they have bigger bucks. They're selective. They don't want to just kill the young bucks, anything like that, because then you're killing off things, for later on. So he's seen several deer that he could have had the opportunity to get and come on back home. And y'all know with his elk hunt, he got one the first day and was back home. So it's not that he's wanted to stay gone this long. They've just been selective, all 4 of them. And there's tons of deer where he's at. It's not that they're not seeing stuff. Who would have thought you ever had to worry about peacocks or something like that wanting the monkeys' food? But they do. They want some too. We need the dogs like to get their food, but even with Mama here, the monkeys really like Cricket. Like when he's here, I'll make her go to him, and that way I can have a little bit of time away from her hanging on my leg, hanging on my neck, pulling on my hair, all those kinds of things. And Mama tries, but she won't stay with Mama, but just for a few seconds, and then I have to like totally leave the room if she needs to stay with Mama, or go outside or do something. Because if she sees me, she's not gonna stay with her. Bear, I'd rather you not do that on me because I don't want it on my clothes, buddy. I love you and all, but I don't want pomegranate juice all over me. And I can just tell y'all, I've been ill as a hornet. I guess that's from the exhaustion. Because I'm just ill. I can just tell I'm ill. But we've all been there too. Cricket's gonna go over here and try out the pomegranate. Bella's outside. She's down at the other outdoor enclosure down there, having her some Nicky time on that booty. Y'all can see they've got the back part of the roof on the house done, and they like the front. They got the gable up there done, but they didn't work Thursday and Friday because it was just way too windy, and didn't get a whole lot done Wednesday because the metal didn't get here till later in the day. But this next week, hopefully it'll be dried in. I don't know what their plans are for Thanksgiving, but I'm sure they'll work Monday through couple days anyway. We'll see. I haven't even talked to them about it. And if they don't, it's okay too. We ain't very demanding. That's Bunny and Cricket. And that's Rooster. That's dried up, so he can't get none of that. That's Froggy sitting in that box. Birdie! Here comes Lucy. I hear Bear tweeting and hollering, but I don't see him. Rooster, is that your favorite, buddy? One of your favorite? Y'all have a lot of favorites. Look at that face. Oh, what I was saying earlier, I think I was saying it anyway. I done lost track of what I was trying to say. But on the bright side, he is coming home tonight. He said it would probably be early in the morning, like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because they're just going to drive straight through after they get done hunting today. Which I hate for him doing that too, and you can't tell him nothing. But he didn't want to get a hotel again for the night. They had a house up until 2 days ago, and then somebody else had the house rented, so then they had to go get a hotel for the past 2 days. And the hunt is actually a 20-day hunt. So I told him, I said, if you're planning on coming home and going straight back in a couple of days, just don't even come home. But I don't know what his plans are. He's thinking he's going to come home and take us all back in the camper. But that don't sound too fun to me. And for those that don't know a lot about hunting and think, well, why didn't he get one by now? He could have, like I said. He's had plenty of opportunities. But it's not been what he's wanted to get, and it's hard for him not to go back or not to want to go back because, like I say, when you lease a property like that, it costs a lot of money. So you hate to just go for 8 days, whatever it's been. I think it's been 8 days now, when you've got 20 days. But then again, I don't want him to be gone 20 days, and he don't want to be gone 20 days. If I'm being completely honest, I hate deer hunting. I like that he likes it, but I hate that he's gone. I just hate that he's gone. So I'm being selfish on my part. And he don't go to get away from us or to get away from the monkeys. He's just, when you have a love of hunting, you love hunting. And that's just something you can't get out of you. And he loves to hunt and has all his life. Hunting around here don't bother me because he's home at night. Rooster, you gonna eat them all? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, goodness. Silly. Oh, me. But they're having a ball. That was Bunny running off one of the peacocks, not Bear. Y'all just eat it, because they're leaving it anyway. Just have at it. That's some expensive peacock food. There's Bear on top of the house. Bear. You sure are beautiful. And another thing, I could have went this whole time with him in the camper and been with him. But that's just hard on me, hard on the monkeys for the drive. That'd be they don't get near as much freedom if we was in the camper as they have here. We couldn't be having Nicky time. So instead of the monkeys suffering or Kevin suffering by not having to go, I'll suffer by him not being here. There's my birdie. There's my birdie. Rooster's over there. Froggy's in the pool. Bear! There's Bear in the window. Y'all can see Cricket's shadow. She's on me. Cricket. Cricket. And there's Bunny. The other animals are mad at me because I ain't fed them yet. There's no set time we got to feed them. We just got to feed them once a day. So sometimes we feed them first thing in the morning. Sometimes we just feed them before dark or in the middle of the day. Because we don't have really a schedule that we have to go by to feed them. So I still got that to do after I get everybody back inside. Oh, we've got one of the little goats coming to see us. We're fixing to have the other fence started for the dogs and started for the camels and all that too, to where we can keep them and let them out all the time. We don't want them going to the road, like our fence at the road, because we don't want people trying to pet them over the fence at the road or really being able to touch them at all or bring them food or treats or anything like that. So we've got to put up a separate little fence up there so that they can enjoy the whole area, but they can't go to the road to where people can mess with them. Because they will. That good rip. You eating a banana? And we're going to use the big barn up there a whole lot more now that the camels are bigger. But we've got that whole barn up there that we're going to get set up for all the animals to where that can be their main barn and their main shelter, besides all the little shelters that we have too. We typically don't put them up though unless it's necessary, because they'd rather be out, and unless it's just super cold or something like that, that's when we'll put them up in a stall at night. Even horses, you look out there and have shelter for them, and it'll be coming a flood, and they just standing out in the rain. But that's where they choose to be. They building it right, Bear? They doing a good job? You checking all the screws? Make sure there ain't nothing loose. Is there something I can help you with? I've just done decided I'm gonna get up and walk around because the babies ain't gonna play except for all over me. So I'm just gonna get up and go where I'm walking. And probably get peed and pooped on. Oh, and another thing, we're not changing her name in the concrete. We know who it is. So we're not gonna be changing that. It still is her. But I'm not taking up the concrete for that. I think some people thought we would redo the concrete, but we're not going to. We know who it is and who it's meant to be. You can see all the names good from this angle. What are you doing? Let me walk down here. There's Froggy. And I'll let y'all see Bella out here swinging away. So y'all can see the roof is on the back side. And it's on up there partially. There's Birdie. Got the door in. There's Bella. There's Bella. Right now she's walking around. I just got through talking to Victoria one day this week too about her saying that some people have messaged her about Bella while she's up and all that kind of stuff. And she told them that she's completely happy and loves her alone time and is for her safety. But another thing we also talked about was the power. So we still don't have the power done, and we're actually thinking we're going to at least put it off until springtime, and possibly, I don't know what we're going to do, because I told her, I said, the power is not the issue. That's not why she's doing what she's doing. So for us to think that she's going to stop going that direction just because we bury the power, no, that's not going to happen. So we've, like I said, if we do it, we're trying to use what funds we have to get this finished first. And then hopefully in the spring, we will reconsider that. But again, putting the power under the ground, all that's going to do is take our worry away of that happening when she does go that direction. It's not going to keep her from doing it. So we're undecided right now on what we want to do as far as that goes. Because, like I say, if we spend all that money and do that and she still keeps doing it, then we spent a bunch of money and it didn't solve any issues. Other than the worry in our heads. And that it definitely would give us some peace of mind. But if she's happy like this, and it's like I told Victoria too, I said she may not be the only one in the end that does it. There may be other ones that try to start doing it too. And then, we'll have to see what we do from there. We just don't know what the future holds. They're changing all the time. They have different little things that they do all the time. So we just try to deal with it when it comes along. They're going to love climbing through these rafters though all the time. So once it gets enclosed, they're going to get it wired for the lights and the plugs, and then spray foam it. We're spray foaming the walls and the roof, and then we just got to paint the roof, put the metal on the sides, and then we're basically, heat and air, of course, put the central heat and air in, and then we're about done. Other than the few little sinks and showers and stuff that's coming in. Like I've got a washer and dryer hookup, but I don't know that I'll put a washer and dryer in it right away. It's here in case we need it eventually. But it's not something that has to be done to let us go ahead and get in. kind of thing. That or the shower. Now we will probably want to go ahead and put the toilet in, but a shower's going right there. Just different little things that we wouldn't necessarily have to have done. We will have to have the sink over there, the vet sink, where I can wash their booties and stuff like that. And for people that don't know, the windows aren't in yet. Somebody has said stuff about them running through the windows, but the glass is actually not in the windows yet. I know it's hard to tell that, you can't tell that from y'all's side, but they're not. We're still waiting on doors to come in, windows, the glass to come in. Because these are going to be kind of like storefront doors to match the windows. Just all glass on this one and this one. And then that one down there, we couldn't have all glass because we've got to put the dog door in that one like we have in our back room so that they can go outside into the enclosed space whenever we get that part done. That'll be their way of entry and the way we would enter and exit. Hi, Rooster. Please don't jump on. Whoa! I knew he was coming. Rooster has just wore me out this week. Had to regroup. Rooster alone can wear you out. Just him, by himself, much less the other 7. I didn't think he would jump on me that far, but sure enough, he did. Now y'all can see Bella down there swinging. And there goes Rooster. There's Birdie. Bear's over in the corner messing with the screws that he don't need to be messing with. There's Froggy. And there's Lucy. Birdie, be nice. Be sweet. I think from the top of the wall there up, we're going to paint like a black color, sort of similar to the color that's in my house. It's not black necessarily. I think it's called wrought iron. It's like a navy, really dark navy color. But people think it's black. It's just a pretty color. One of my favorite colors. And then the walls are going to be white. And then we might do some wood walls and stuff back there in that area, that part of it, to look more like a house. Well, I guess that's all for today. Like I said, Kevin will be home tonight, late tonight. I think Taya's driving in today too, to welcome Austin back home. So we'll go from nobody being here to lots of people being here tomorrow. I think my brother's coming for a visit tomorrow and his family. There goes Rooster up in the tree. And there goes Bear. But I'm going to sit out here with them for a while today and try to get some more videos. I know y'all can tell in my content that I'm not just in the happiest of moods. So maybe y'all will give me a break for a week. And then we'll be back to our normal selves, hopefully. That's just part of life. Sometimes we go through ups and downs, and this is one of my downs. So we got to share the good with the bad, I guess. Since we share everything. But we hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. And thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all next time.